Hey guys, Trevor here at Chappell Tractor. We're back bringing you a brand new series called Just the Facts, where we go over simply just the facts. Behind me today, I have a Hitachi ZX50U-5N. Now this machine's operating weight is just a hair over 11,000 pounds, and it's powered by a Yanmar power plant putting out 36.8 horsepower. The dig reach on this machine is 20 foot 1 inch, and dig depth is 12 feet 7 inches. So the way that the Hitachi minis are configured, there's a base model, a premium model, and an angle blade model. Now this machine is a premium, which means it has a straight blade and dual port auxiliary hydraulics with hard quick coupler piping. Now if we look on the back of this stick, you can see those hard lines running down to a silver block here, and from that block is where your soft lines go down into the coupler. This machine does have a hydraulic steel wrist coupler, S40 style, so it will pick up any tilt rotator style attachments that are also S40. We also have a work brow hydraulic thumb, 2-tine with serrated edges, and a 24-inch work brow heavy duty digging bucket. The base model ZX50 will have a straight blade, it'll be single port, and there won't be hard quick coupler piping. It'll come factory with the manual coupler. Hydraulic coupler can be added, but then soft lines will have to be run all the way back the stick, the boom, and into the cab. And in addition, if the ZX50 angle blade is more your style, you will get an angle blade. It will be single port, and you will have the hard quick coupler piping. So the only model that won't have the hard lines running to the coupler is the base model. Now we'll go over a couple quick notes on serviceability. As we come into the back of the machine here, this hatch lifts straight up and locks. Fuel filter is easily accessible. Oil filter is right down here. Oil dipstick is the yellow handle, and the oil fill is this yellow knob that you can turn here. Coming over to this back quarter panel here, air filter up top with 2 quick latches that pop off, giving easy access to that air filter. Coolant reservoir here, fuel filter with the water separator, master battery switch here. And another great feature is having easy access to the battery in case of a dead battery or needing to swap that. There's no big panels you have to pull off or take bolts off. Great access in there. Making our way over to this panel here. Fuel fill is tucked inside this hatch. So when you leave the machine on the job site, you don't have to worry about anyone siphoning your fuel. It is in a locked compartment. And then also the hydraulic filter is down inside the tank. So there are a few bolts that need to be pulled out to be able to access that. Little toolbox here between that last panel and the cab. You can store a grease gun in there or whatever little tools you may need on the job to keep in the machine. Just like with any machine, grease points on this one are just as simple. Anywhere you have a moving point or a hinge point, so to speak, will be a grease point. So at the top and bottom of each cylinder, where the stick meets the swing frame here, a couple there, a couple on the blade, and again, just basically anywhere that your cylinders meet up with another joint on the machine. Now as we work our way over into the cab, we'll go over a few things in here. Starting off with this little keyed panel here, if we open that to get inside, you have your pattern changer. As many people refer to it, backhoe or excavator controls, and formerly known as ISO or SAE controls. So a quick quarter turn lever can change you from one to the other depending on which pattern or style you prefer. Travel pedals here can flip up out of the way. If you don't need them or you're running the sticks, you can flip them up. Your swing boom pedal is covered by this little metal bracket that can be flipped up to allow you to swing your boom, articulate your boom back and forth. Now right above that swing boom pedal is going to be your windshield wiper fluid fill. And then working our way up from there, we go up to the LCD screen push button control, which you can go through and look at service intervals, adjust date and time, change attachment flow, depending on which attachment you're running, whether it's you just want to speed up your thumb a little bit or change your hammer flow. That can all be done through that LCD screen. Now the ZX50 that we're sitting in here, and all cab models in the 50 series, do come with heat and air conditioning in the cab and a Bluetooth radio back here behind my left arm. Now as we work our way over here to this side of the machine inside the cab here, we do have a 12-volt cigarette plug. Working our way up here, we got the USB outlet. Say you want to plug in a phone charger or some sort of cord to charge a two-way radio or a phone. Great spot to do that there. Travel alarm cancel, so you can turn your noise on and off as you're going, depending on who's around and the application of the machine. Coupler controls right here, and your inhibit regen button, which you oftentimes want to just completely leave alone. Cab light controls right here, along with your wiper controls and your RPM throttle. So we get to the blade controls here. You do have your 2-speed, which is signified by the little rabbit here on the left side button. That'll take you from low travel speed to high travel speed and vice versa. To the right of that button on this model is the blade float. When the blade float is engaged, this little orange/yellow button will light up, and that's how you know that float is engaged. Back here is your climate control, heat, air conditioning, defrost, where your air is blowing. All that is controlled back here on the climate control panel. And this machine is a true pilot control machine, meaning that as you are activating levers, as you are engaging levers, you are sending the hydraulic signal to the machine, meaning there's no electrical wiring or solenoids that are just a relay. So when you move a function, you will notice the responsiveness in your controls. Front window here does open and close. Push the 2 buttons and slide it down, and vice versa going the other way. The great thing is this window is held up by 2 gas struts instead of 1 on some other machines, so you won't get a rattle when traveling or when operating. Thanks again, guys, for watching this episode of Just the Facts featuring the Hitachi ZX50U-5N. If there's a particular machine you'd like to see featured, drop us a line, leave a comment, or if there's something you'd simply like to learn a little bit more about, reach out on any of our socials, or feel free to stop in at any of our 4 convenient locations.